Hello everyone. This is an impromptu video which I'm recording to convey a very important message. A couple of days ago, I had shared a headline from, I think it was Money Control. And the headline was something like this: BAP of charts being investigated by SEBI, and apparently he was being told to refund around 17 crores of money which he has taken from the investors in a fraudulent manner. Now, what happened was, after seeing that post of mine, a very old friend of mine got in touch with me और उसने बोला, श्रीनी यार, मैंने भी एक ऐसे ब्रोकिंग कंपनी के स्कीम में पैसे लगाए और वो ब्रोकर पैसा नहीं दे रहा है. फर्स्टली, how can brokers be running such schemes without violating SEBI regulations is beyond me, but then that's a different story. चलो, वो तो वायलेट कर रहा है, उसके ऊपर जांच होगी, he'll be investigated and the appropriate action will be taken against him in due course of time. So that's a different story which I'm not getting into. But I'm trying to look more from the investor's perspective and trying to figure out what makes investors fall prey to these kind of scams. Now, apparently one of the scheme which was being promoted by this broker and जिसमें मेरे दोस्त ने invest किया है, it's something like this: you invest a sum of money today, and after 1 year, for every year, the broker will pay 35% every 6 months. That means he's going to pay 70% return every year. Wow! And there was this another scheme where you invest, if I remember correctly what my friend told me, you invest 1 lakh rupees. That sum of 1 lakh rupees would be locked in for 6 years. And at the end of 6th year, the broker would pay 20 lakh rupees to the investor. I mean, think of it. You invest 1 lakh rupees now, and after 6 years, you get back 20 lakh rupees. Now, that amounts to a annualized return on a compounded basis of almost 65%. Is that even believable? I mean, जब भी आपको कोई ऐसा स्कीम बताता है, तो आप उसे मान कैसे लेते हो? How do you even digest it? ये म्यूचुअल फंड मैनेजर्स क्या फिर बेवकूफ हैं जो 17-18% रिटर्न जनरेट करने के लिए इतना मेहनत करते हैं? और अगर ये ब्रोकर आपको 70% रिटर्न दे रहा है, तो क्या आपने कभी सोचा कि ब्रोकर आपका पैसा कहां इन्वेस्ट कर रहा होगा कि उसको 70% से ज्यादा रिटर्न मिल रहा होगा? क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली a broker is not going to pay you 70% unless and until he is earning more than 70%. तो कितना कमा रहा होगा? 95, 100? कहां मिलता है ऐसा रिटर्न ऑन अ कंसिस्टेंट बेसिस? कभी सोचा है आपने? अगर कोई आदमी आपके पास आता है और बोलता है 50,000 रुपया दो और मैं आपको जुहू में एक आलीशान बंगला बना के दे दूंगा, आप दे दोगे? तब तो आप बोलते हो, अरे ऐसा थोड़ी होता है, ये तो फ्रॉड है. तो यही लॉजिक स्टॉक मार्केट इन्वेस्टमेंट में क्यों नहीं लगाते हो आप लोग? जब कोई आके आपको बोलता है 65%, 70% रिटर्न देगा, तो आपको सोचना चाहिए ना कि ऐसे रिटर्न्स तो मार्केट में नहीं होते हैं जनरेट. हाँ, एक आध बार हो जाता है. कई बार ऐसा होता है कि आप 50 रुपए में एक स्टॉक खरीदा, वो 100 हो गया, तो मिल गया आपको 100% रिटर्न. मैं नहीं बोलता हूं नहीं होता है, बिल्कुल होता है. बट देन दिस विल नॉट हैपन कंसिस्टेंटली. दिस विल हैपन वंस इन अ while. So whenever these kind of absurd returns are being promised and they look too good to be true, then trust me, they are not true. They are more likely to be Ponzi schemes or scams. And you should all stay away from these kinds of become rich quickly schemes. There is no shortcut to generate wealth, unless, of course, you inherit it or get married into wealth. लेकिन तब भी 20-21 साल तक तो आपको वेट करना ही पड़ता है। और यहां पे आप स्टॉक मार्केट में पैसा लगा रहे हो किसी के बोलने के ऊपर कि वो आपको ओवरनाइट वेल्दी बना देगा। सो प्लीज look carefully before you part with your hard-earned money. That's the message that I wanted to give you. The other thing that I wanted to warn you about is the influx of so-called financial influencers on social media. 80% of the financial influencers, उनके तो दूध के दांत नहीं टूटे हैं, and they are sprouting financial advice. More often than not, they are only marketing trading platforms. आप डीमैट अकाउंट खोल दीजिए, ट्रेडिंग आईडी क्रिएट कर लीजिए, बाय बटन पे दबाइए और पैसा बना लीजिए। ऐसा थोड़ी होता है। स्टॉक मार्केट ट्रेडिंग इज अ फुल टाइम प्रोफेशन. You cannot become wealthy by undertaking it on a part-time basis. लॉजिकली जरा सोच के देखिए ना. यू आर एन आर्किटेक्ट, योर पार्ट टाइम हॉबी इज पेंटिंग. आप कभी महीने 2 महीने में एक बार पेंटिंग कर लेते हो. कैन यू रियली होप टू बिकम अ बिलियनर by selling your painting, which you do once in a while? Absolutely not. You cannot hope to make decent money from any hobby unless you turn it into a full-time profession. But when it comes to stock market, you're not full-time into it. You are a part-timer, but still you do not hesitate to part with your money for this so-called Ponzi schemes. So please be very careful about this trend of getting financial advisors or stock market tips on Telegram channels and people showing live trading screens, showing how they make money. Most of them are frauds. And also think one more thing. If I have found a novel way of making money, do you really think I would share it with the world? No way. I would never share it with the world. In fact, I would want to milk it as much as possible before the entire world comes to know of it. Because the moment I share it with the world, my opportunity for making money is lost. Right? So, ये जो so called videos आ रहे हैं YouTube में, tips and tricks to become wealthy overnight in stock market and all, भाई उन सब से दूर रहिए. So they're all tools for you losing money. Now this was the message that I wanted to pass in this video. My sympathies are there with people who lose their money, but you can really do nothing except for repent for your foolishness and hope that God willing you recover your principal amount. That's all for now. Take care. Bye and ciao.